Okay, children, today we are going to discuss about variations. Today we are going to discuss about variations. Try to understand, children. Children, this variation topic in 10th class, you have this same topic, children, in reflection lesson. Children, in reflection lesson it is there, and also okay, children, in reflection lesson it is there, and also in heredity and evolution lesson it is there, children. Almost same answer in both of topics, children. So, what is variations? What is the importance of variations? You should understand clearly, children. I will say slowly. Try to understand, children. The same answer, it is given in reflection lesson also. It is given, and in heredity and variation lesson also it is given. I will explain. All of you try to concentrate, children. What is variation and what is the importance of variation? First of all, slowly I will say, try to understand, children. This is a cell. In the cell, there will be a nucleus. Okay. In the nucleus, there will be chromosomes. In the nucleus, there will be chromosomes. In the chromosomes, DNA will be there, children. DNA. Now try to understand. Cell, nucleus, chromosomes, DNA. Okay, children. DNA will be, children, it's a coiled structure, all of you know. DNA is a coiled structure, all of you know that. Okay. DNA is a double helix coiled structure. Who invented Crick and Watson? You know that. DNA is coiled structure. Whenever cell is want to divide, whenever cell wants to divide, try to understand slowly, I will say. Whenever cell wants to divide, this, children, DNA has two coils. Both the coils will separate. One coil will come out, other coil will also come out. They both will separate. Whenever cell want to divide, both the coils, what they will do, children, they will separate. Okay. After separation, these two coils, these two DNAs, I'm telling inside the nucleus what it is. Okay. Try to understand. Children, this DNA coil will prepare its own DNA. This DNA coil also will prepare its own DNA. Now, from one cell, two DNA has come. Okay. So, they both will develop their own cell apparatus. They both will develop their own cell apparatus. Try to understand. Whenever cell is going to divide, the DNA which is there inside, like this, they both will uncoil. This will come and this also will come out. And this will develop its own coil, this will develop its own coil. After developing its own coils, children, two of them, they're developing its own coils. Now, what happens with children? They both, after developing its own coils, now this will develop its own cell apparatus, this also will develop its own cell apparatus. So this formation of DNA, replication, transcription, formation of pores on it, all this involves several chemical processes, several chemical processes. None of the chemical processes are reliable, children. Whatever you want, that will not occur. Whatever it wants, it will occur, children. Okay. So what happens, children? So in the variations, during reproduction, one cell is giving rise to two cells. I'm telling children, one cell is giving rise to two cells. Okay. So DNA, what happens? It will uncoil. DNA will uncoil, and each coil, each coil replicates its own DNA, its own coil. Then after replication means coil is like this, and they both will become uncoiled, and they form, each one will form its own coil, and then they both will form its own cell apparatus. They both will form its own cell apparatus. Okay, so they both will get, this will get its own cell apparatus, this also will get its own cell apparatus, and all this formation of DNA, that this involves so many chemical reactions, and all the chemical reactions are not reliable. Reliable means however they want, they will occur. However you say, they will not occur, children. And what is happening inside the DNA transcription replication, you don't know. Because of this, variations occur. Variation means you don't look similar to your mom or dad. You will have mixed characters. You will get some characters from mother, some characters from father. Because sperm and ova unite and fertilize and gives like that. And because of that, variations will occur. Variations occur. That variations may be good or bad. That variations many a times, that may be good or bad. If it is good, it will survive. and it will undergo evolution. If it is not good, they will become extinct in the course of evolution, and that will stop. And the only good characters only keep on surviving. Good characters means healthy characters. Good means don't think good characters like a very good boy, very good studies in good. Not like the children. Good characters means which can easily adjust to the climate. Okay. Good characters only will survive. Those organisms which have good characters, good variations, only will survive, and they keep on undergoing evolution. Okay, children, see, from prokaryotic cell to eukaryotic cell, from bacteria to human beings, so much evolution has occurred. Okay, and the topmost animals on the earth is human beings only, topmost organisms. But even though we are the highly evolved organisms on the earth, bacteria has more better variations than us. Why? Because they can live in cold springs, they can live in hot areas, they can live in mountains, they can live in water, they can live everywhere. But can you live everywhere? No, you can't live everywhere. Even if it is 40 to 45 degrees also, without fan we can't live. So adjustable tendency has more bacteria has. What I want to say is, I said if they have bad variations, they will extinct. They will extinct means they will not undergo much evolution. I mean to say. That's why bacteria did not undergo much evolution, whereas other organisms which have good variations underwent continuous variation, continuous evolution, variation, and given rise to evolution, and human beings have come. And bacteria remained there only. And even though in chimpanzees, suppose there are so many monkeys, so many chimpanzees, all chimpanzees did not become human beings, children. All chimpanzees did not become human beings. Only that organisms which have better characters. Some of the chimpanzees, they have come out and they started improving themselves and they became human beings. Not all, even chimpanzee is there today, monkey is there today, bacteria is there today, we also there today. Understood? Organisms which are not having good variations, they will. It does not mean that they will extinct. Means they will stop. They will be there, but they will not undergo evolution. Whereas those who are having good characters undergo continue. Of human beings are the topmost organisms today. Who knows? After some thousands of years, more intelligent organisms may come from us. They may rule the planet. We don't know. Anything can happen. So this is the important. What is the importance of variation? Okay, why variations occur? Because of DNA recombinations. Actually, why variations will occur? They will ask in exam because of DNA recombinations. Okay, so slowly I will say again everything. Listen, children. The importance of variation means you should write this answer. Okay, when cell is about to divide, DNA will separate like this. Each DNA will prepare its own coil, and they will prepare its own cell apparatus. And because of chemical reactions, DNA will form. And when DNA is forming because of chemical reactions, variations will definitely occur. And not all variations are good, some are bad. Bad variations will become extinct in the course of evolution, whereas good variations will survive and they will undergo evolution. Okay, even though they undergo evolution, it does not mean that those organisms which are lower organisms does not become extinct. They won't become extinct like bacteria is there. They are more evolved than us. They can live better than us. But they did not undergo evolution. Why? Better characters are not there. And which have better characters keep on undergoing evolution. More better characters, evolution. More better characters, evolution. Like that, evolution keeps on occurring. This is important. Why we variations? Why variations will occur means because of DNA recombinations. You have to say DNA copying. Say DNA copying. Why variations will occur? Because of DNA copying. Very, very important answer. One mark. So many times in board exam they asked why variations occur because of DNA copying. Okay, children. And importance of variation, they ask for 3 marks. Whatever I told, all you write in points you write, children. It is there in reproduction lesson in second page also. It is there, children. And in heredity and variation lesson also, this answer is there, children. Any answer is same only. The meaning is same only, children. Whatever I said, the meaning is same. This is importance of variation. Okay, children. So I'll be updating the video very soon, children, with notes. You will learn like that only and answer like that only in the next exam. Thank you.